Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on dividing mixed fractions worksheets. So this video gives us a few worksheets where we can practice division of mixed fractions. Now we have had a lesson on this, so if you're not sure what to do, when you get to the end of this video there is a link. If you click on the link, it will take you back to the lesson which explains how to do these exercises. Now very briefly, here we have two mixed fractions. If you remember, there were four rules. Rule number one, change each of these to an improper fraction. So that was the first rule. Number two, change the division sign to a multiplication sign. Number three, invert this fraction. So when that fraction is an improper fraction after this one here, for here you just turn that fraction upside down. And number four, just follow the normal rules that we outlined for multiplication of fractions. And that will give you the answer. So you do the same for each of those 10. Over here, the only difference here is that we have three terms, like three numbers involved. When you see something like 2, write it as 2 over 1. That makes it look like a fraction. And then after you change that to a multiplication sign, invert that and make it 1 over 2. So that's the same for all of those. Over here, very similar, except these are simple fractions here. They're not whole numbers. So the same procedure applies. After you change each of those to an improper fraction, change that to a multiplication sign, turn this fraction upside down, and follow the normal procedures for multiplication of fractions. And remember at the end, simplify if possible. So write an equivalent fraction which is in the simplest form. So just repeating once more, the next slide will give you a link, and if you click on that link, it will take you to the lesson explaining how to do these worksheets. So this video has given us a few worksheets just to give us some practice in dividing mixed fractions.